We are on episode 5. Wow, I'm surviving doing this. As boring as I am, we're gaining more. We're gaining more subscribers and some more viewers. The first episode got 14 views on it. Pretty cool. Um, I'm all about this little slow growth that's going on. But so today's episode, I'm just going to go over some articles about dating apps because we got all these publications and everybody writing about them. But I know that these apps are popular and it's they're not going anywhere. The convenience is what reality has brought us, and people want what's convenient. So let's see. New York Times wants you need to sign up. Okay, continue. Blah, 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 blah. We've created, okay, continue. I'm going to continue without subscribing. Come on. Oh, Lord. All right, so this article was put out, what's the date on it? On March 16th. March 16th, which was 2 months ago. And basically, it's not you. Dating apps are getting worse. Now, look, before I even read this, I know they're getting worse because they're not providing a solution to things like safety, to things like finding those looking for the same thing as you. Not the fact that you like blue and they like blue. It's look, I want this right now. I'd love to find somebody that can enjoy this with me at this moment. The apps are not giving you that. And their algorithms are just getting worse and worse. So, um, oh God. It says the golden age of dating apps is over. A friend told me at a bar on Super Bowl Sunday as we waited for our drinks. She and another friend swiped through Bumble and Hinge, hunting for new faces and likes. Across the bar were two young men, phones out, apps open, clearly doing the same exact thing. Never did the duos meet. Wow, you're out. You're out in the open. Why? Why be on your phone for that? I can see when you're home or when you're by yourself getting on them. Yes. Then search for people. But when you're around a bunch of people, observe what other people are doing. Get involved. Talk. Do something. What's here isn't only that dating apps become the de facto medium through which single people meet. Since 2019, 3 in 10 U.S. adults have reported using them, with that figure rising to roughly 6 in 10 for Americans under 50 who have never been married. Not only are people meeting partners in bars, not meeting in partners in bars, any of the once normal person venues, they're barely meeting them on apps either. I will say this. Okay, since starting the podcast, I have been, frequenting Tinder and Facebook dating. And it's like and swipe based, of course. But once again, I've said this on a previous app, they do the matching with me or they like me. And then I respond, hey, blah, blah, blah. And I'm telling you, it's a week past. These people are just not. Why are you liking and swiping on an app to move forward if you're not going to respond or if you're not even going to approach? It's like, Jesus Christ. I don't get it. So maybe most of us aren't just maybe most of us just aren't as hot as we used to be. I know that I'm getting older and uglier. Maybe it's time our inflated egos got knocked back down a notch. Maybe the market of people still wanting to put themselves out there in an attempt to date has gotten smaller. I guess so, because maybe dating apps are just like this. Oh, I'm just passing time. But don't do that. Do you want people to waste your time? I mean, so stop wasting other people's time. Maybe the market of people still okay, or maybe the apps have functionally intentionally gotten worse, as have our romantic prospects. Now, yes, dating is could be considered so many different things. So many different things. Dating to me, though, is one thing. That's it. It's not a bunch of other stuff. It's not meeting somebody for the first time as a fucking date. No, wrong. That's not it. Um, but they have a point there that the functionality of these apps have gotten worse because once again they're using algorithms. The algorithms are not your friend. Just because you want to find somebody that likes the same things as you does not mean you want a clone of yourself. And that's what the algorithms are doing. It turns into an echo chamber. And even people are realizing they don't even want that because it's bringing them people that they don't get along with or people that they can't even communicate with. So let's see. The more they fail to help us form relationships, the more we're forced to keep swiping and paying. Now, that is true because that hope, I'm hoping the next one will come. I'm hoping, and it never happens. Well, guys and gals, I'm bringing you Mood Social and Dating. You'll have full control over it. You will be able to approach people in that same mindset as you. No more algorithms controlling things. And you adjust the app how you want to, too. All the moods you see, you can just press and hold and remove those moods from your main screen. And if you know you'll never use it, you'll never see it. And of course, these predetermined offers that you send to people, you don't have to think about how to approach them, how to send them, or what to send them. You just select something, and they do the simple thing of accepting, declining, or countering. And then from there, you chat. And then sometimes you play these games, and you learn some stuff. Oh, I haven't been up here in a while. That was a spider, a spider web. But I mean, playing some games, like real games, not a freaking prompt that goes, if you were in the forest, would you build a camp or a tent or a fire or get back in your car? No, none of that dumb stuff. Just play these little interactive games and have fun. Why did this web chat? I don't care. So I'm hoping that I'm providing something that will solve these problems of opening, breaking the ice and opening a path for you both to start talking. But it does take both people to talk. It can't be just one. I find myself feeling very stupid with matches because I'm talking and talking and talking and I'm not getting a response. And I'm just like, what is going on? Did they really match with me? Am I hallucinating? I mean, I don't get it. And it's just like, and the path is open and clear to talk, and they don't talk. What is going on? So basically, the New York Times article is, basically like the internet where so many of us spend so much of our time has not been spared from decline of quality. Yeah, it's quality. Once again, it's giving people what they want. I mean, and look, download the app. If there's something that you wish it would do, seriously, closed mouths never get fed. So, I mean, if you'd like to see something, and we're in this stage where it's just little old me and a little team of developers, we can make the changes and we can test it. We're not bound by venture capitalists and investors that have control over the company. We can do it. We can make something that people like. So they're also saying, like, in the early heyday of Tinder, the only limits on whom you could potentially match with were location, gender, and age preferences. If I don't pay, I don't date. He spends about premium dating app subscriptions. Look, $50 a month on premium dating app subscriptions. Look, we're working on it towards where I'm hoping that we don't charge more than $25 for all of the features. And then, of course, that little known thing that most people don't even know because we haven't released the subscription feature is you'll get to customize your subscription. You'll get to pick and choose and, put together your own subscription and pay for that. So basically they're just, talking about people are unhappy, dating apps are failing because the quality is garbage. And yeah, it makes sense. I've just got to open up this one again. Let's see. All right, so that was New York Times. So we got another one by NPR. The NPR article was done on February 13th, the day before Valentine's Day. I wonder why they did this. And the name of theirs is The Dating App Paradox. Why dating apps may be worse than ever. Good Lord. And y'all are looking at the same dating apps, Tinder and Match Group's thing, and blah, blah. Once again, Match Group is all about addictive traits of humanity, and they're preying on it. I mean, let's see. Lost love in the crowded dating app market is nothing new. One moment a dating app might be hot and heavy with consumers, but the next they've gotten dumped. Match Group has tried to overcome this problem by incubating new dating apps, more aggressively acquiring rival ones, blah, blah, blah. But I mean, look, Tinder, okay, Cupid, Hinge, The League, Bumble. I mean, no, I'm not donating. I don't have any money to donate. Let's see. Before we dive deeper into their problems, it's worth saying that dating apps have helped many people find love. And yes, they do, because it just opens up the possibilities of talking to people that you may never even meet in person, because guess why? Because you might be limited in where you live, or, maybe you don't go out like me. I'm home. I've had people tell me, you seem like a great person. Why are you single? And it's like, I don't think I'm that great. I think I'm boring. I stay home a lot. I don't party no more. I think I'm boring. I mean, there's nothing great about that. People don't want that. They want all the Instagram pictures and all that stuff people see all the time. I don't want that type of life. But they say that, but I can get on the app and have these great conversations with people in other places, and I wish I would live in their area because I know we'd hit it off. So sometimes it just helps just to have some of that connection through just chatting with people and feeling desired and wanted, and that might help. That might be a temporary thing to help people. It temporarily helps me because where I'm at, nobody has that type of interest. Even though I stay home, but even on the apps, you get in, you look at the area around you, and it's like you don't really get that attention from those that are within a walking distance. So yeah, they bring great possibilities. They really do. So let's keep going with NPR here. According to a survey of Americans by the Pew Research Center published last year, 1 in 10 partnered adults, meaning those who are married, living with a partner, or in a committed romantic relationship, met their significant other through a dating site or app. So that's 10%. 10% of people have had success off of it. And I think that's freaking amazing. I think that's great. Those are great odds. And it's a numbers game, too. So the more people you talk to, the more people you match with, the better your chances are at finding somebody if you just stay consistent with it as well. But once again, it takes two. It takes them to reciprocate the energy that it takes them to give the energy that you're giving them. And good Lord, I don't know what people are doing. And you know what bothers me the most is people that go, I don't check this app much. Catch me on Snapchat. What the hell does that mean? That doesn't make sense. You're on there putting yourself out, but you're trying to tell somebody to go to Snapchat. I'm not downloading Snapchat just to talk with you. I want to try to talk with you now, and then let's text or have a phone call. I mean, see, Snapchat's a sneaky app. Snapchat is for those people that are up to no good. It's where you send in your little dirty photos so they disappear and there's no trace that you did it. I don't like that. I don't like that app, and I don't like the people that love that app. I don't like the premise of that app. Let me not say I don't like the people that like that app, because maybe other people are using it for a reason that I'm not sure of. But I just don't like the premise of that app. It promotes bad behavior. And it promotes deceit, conniving, just dirty ways, in my opinion. All right, so let's go. Where was I at? Blah, 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 blah. But there's an awkward tension at the heart of the dating app business model. They are for-profit tech companies that want to attract as many users as possible and inevitably make money from them. But at the same time, true successes for their users, at least for the large population looking for more than just hookups, means that they find love and get off the apps. For each successful match, the dating app loses not just one but two customers. Now look, while Mood Social and Dating is out, I want that app to grow with you. My future intention is for it to be a community and a social media app. Because let's just say you meet your partner on there. Maybe y'all move somewhere else and y'all are looking for friends. Y'all can both get on there and have joint profile and and meet new friends. And you can get off the app right afterwards. I don't care. You can get off. What it is it's American corporate greed, really, like Match.com, like Tinder. Tinder make $1.6 billion in revenue, and they're complaining that they're losing money. Get the hell out of here. Go pull up their SEC filing. They don't have much debt. They don't have much, what do you call that, cost. They're just making a killing off of people. I mean, a killing, and robbing people off of their bad habits and, you know, the bad habits of humanity because they just want them to keep swiping. I don't want people to swipe. I want you to go in the mood that you're in and what you're looking for, find somebody, and I don't care if you come back tomorrow or the rest of the week. Come back when another part of your when something new in your life happens and maybe y'all get into some sexploration and some kink. Well, then now you go into that mood and you find others to explore with. I mean, maybe I'm stupid. I'm a horrible business person. I don't know. Let's keep going here. Of all the dating apps, Hinge, a Match Group property that has grown increasingly popular in recent years, is perhaps the most illustrative of the dating app. Hinge markets itself as the dating app designed to be deleted. How many other companies market themselves this way? Hinge is literally touting success as constantly losing customers. I mean, it's true because you're getting people what they want. Isn't that what you want out of a product or a service, is to make people happy in their search for whatever they're looking for? And to be honest with you, we've got 8 billion people on this planet. How much more do you need? Even if you lost half of your users, you're going to get some more eventually. I mean, there's new people turning 18 every day, and they're exploring and trying to figure themselves out. So, I mean, chill out. Let's see. Oh, here we go. A viral theory for why dating apps are so bad. Last month, TikTok, I hate that Chinese spyware, who calls herself an amateur sociologist and silly goose on her profile, released a viral TikTok video in which she urges that basically Hinges the latest dating app to inevitably fall victim to the core contradiction between its missions of matchmaking and money making. Hinge, like many other dating apps, has a freemium business model, which means you can sign up and use the basic app for free, but extras like a higher visibility profile or the ability to message people who've not been shown interest in you cost money. See, that's sneaky. That is some sneaky shit. Mood Social and Dating, I don't care if you don't pay. It's distance-based. So if that person is still close to you, they're going to be close to you. They're not going to be somebody 100 miles away can't all of a sudden come before them. That is just wrong. If you're distance-based or not. Let's see. According to a poll published by Pew last year, about a third of Americans who've used AMAP pay to do so. So 30% of people pay to use the dating apps. Morgan Stanley found that dating app users who chose to pay end up spending between $18 and $19 per month on either subscriptions or a la carte purchases. Okay? But the dating app companies and their investors are apparently not satisfied with the number of users who are choosing to pay for their services. Because they're fucking greedy, that's why. Greedy corporate America. And mind you, yes, Mood Social and Dating is a corporation, Venture Ave Inc., out of Delaware. But, I mean, I think it's like, I need money to promote the app. And like our user base is still low because we don't have money to promote. But I'm kind of glad I don't have an investor because that's what they're going to want. Oh, more users. Well, how do you get more users? I mean, Jesus Christ, you got to spend a bunch of money. And that's another thing I don't understand is why every year has to be a percentage increase of the last percentage increase. What are you chasing after? I mean, eventually you run out. You can't get more profitability over the profitability of last year. You can't. That's just greed. It really is. I would say a standard 20%, 30% growth is good enough. Don't add another 20% over the last 20% that you had. No, stop. Jesus Christ. Okay. Once again, maybe I'm a bad business person. Maybe my business is going to fail. I don't think so. I want a product that's going to help people and connect them. Okay, so like many other users, Bianca's not happy with that. Hinge, she argues, has hit the inflection point where its free version is absolute trash in its mission to make money, and it's been using tricks and schemes. Like she says, putting desirable matches behind a paywall. You know, and I notice I don't pay for Tinder. It keeps telling me, this person likes you. This person likes you. This person likes you. Upgrades so that you can see them. I'm not falling for that. I fell for that when I was testing these apps out a couple years ago. And what I noticed was I'm swiping, and I never see those names. And then I upgrade, and those are completely different people that I've never swiped through. So you're hiding people from me. And that's garbage. That's trash. Mood Social and Dating does not hide anyone from you unless you filter them out with the interests filters and all this other stuff that we've got coming in store. All of the features are not out yet. Got a big update, hopefully coming in a month. I'm on, please. Hopefully in a month it's coming out. But I think people are going to love it. I really do. And if people in the United States don't love it, I know people in India will. Let's see. It says, dating apps aren't alone in seemingly getting worse when they try to make money. In fact, last year, journalist Cory Doctorow coined a term for this pattern, shitification. Basically, he says tech platforms start off trying to make their user experiences really good because their first goal is to try to become popular and achieve scale. But over time, they inevitably pursue their ultimate goal of making money, which ends up making the whole user experience shitified. Well, we're not shitifying Mood Social and Dating. We're not doing that. Yeah, so basically, NPR's thing is, hey, these apps are great when they first came out, and then they turned to trash. How am I doing on time? Oh, shoot, we're on 23 minutes already? Well, that's okay. Because I want to get through the 3 articles that I put. Okay, so Mozilla put out an article April 23rd, and it says, data-hungry dating apps are worse than ever for your privacy. Oh, wow. People are, they're selling people's data? Dating apps claim the more personal data you share, the more likely you are to find love. We have no way of knowing if that's true. What we know is that most dating apps fail spectacularly at protecting their information. Well, you've got to put things in place. Like romantic AI chatbots, the nature of dating apps means they probably need to collect some sensitive and personal information from you. Fine, but we learned that companies often take advantage of that and use your personal information for reasons unrelated to love. They often say they can share it or sell it, or just don't do the bare minimum to keep that data secure. Well, Mood Social and Dating does not share and does not sell data at all. We never will share or sell data. What I will tell you that Mood Social and Dating is going to release is Moodily. And Moodily is going to be your sidekick. That's all I'm going to say right now. Dating apps can collect a lot of information about you. Yeah, they can, but don't abuse it and give it to anyone else. It says, way too often dating apps don't keep your personal information private. Mood Social and Dating will keep your information private. Promise you. While I'm in charge of this, while I am the founder, and I can't even call myself a CEO. I don't make any money, and I'm not like a suit and tie kind of guy. I'm a t-shirt and shorts guy that just had an idea and I wanted to do better. So let's look at this. How the dating apps stand up to our privacy and security criteria. X marks the ding. Ooh. Ooh, look at all these apps. Oh, let's talk about them. Yeah, let's talk about them. Okay, so Lex. Lex is actually, I can't remember if it's just full lesbian, but I think it's an LGBTQ app, and it's not, it's got its own little thing that makes it unique. And they get a thumbs up review. Like data use is good, data control is good, track record, security, and AI all good. Let's go to Happen. What is Happen? What country does Happen get used? Happen. I don't know. They didn't ding any of the categories, but they put a meh. They put a meh emoji. Oh, you know what I can do? Let's do this. Oh, I forget. We're using this little OBS thing. So we can add a window. Window capture. Okay. Ah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, but now I gotta use Alt, and I gotta make this. We'll make this a little bit smaller, and we're gonna put that next to my head. Ha ha! Yeah, there we go. And then So yeah, so let's review these. Okay, so once again, as I said, the dating apps standing up to privacy and security. This is Mozilla that did this article. All right, eHarmony. eHarmony got dinged on data use, so they're abusing they're abusing your information. They get a meh emoji as well. Now let's go. Okay, her. Oh, no security. Warning. What is Muzz? Do they have links to these? Muzz. Oh, Muslims. Oh, okay. Okay. And then of course, let me click on Lex because I talked about Lex, and it's pretty interesting. I wonder if they've got a. It says. Oh, they don't have a. I'll tell you what I'll do. LEX. And we'll do Lex dating app. And we'll do this. So basically, queer friends. And once again, it's like feeds and stuff. I guess a lot of people like these feeds and groups, but I don't like feeds and groups because it's inviting trolls. It's inviting trolls and harassment and all other stuff. And I really think, talking to people, especially if it's anything intimate, seeking, I think it should be done one-on-one, not through these feeds and stuff like that. Okay, so yeah, well, it said it was once lesbian, bisexual, and trans, and now basically it's all queer. Okay, Badu. I still don't know what Badu is. I'm not clicking on it, but look at this. They got hit on data use, data control, and data use and data control. Look at Tinder. Look at these. Tinder is under one conglomerate combined with OkCupid and Match and Plenty of Fish. And what's the other one? There's another one. But nonetheless, horrible. Look at their track records. I mean, all of Match Group's apps flagged, warning. Black, I didn't join that one because guess what? I'm not black enough for people, so I wouldn't be welcomed to that with open arms. So security, her and Muzz got hit by that. I don't know what this is. This is a fox. Oh, Tan. Beijing. Okay. Once again, Chinese app. I would never trust it. Christian Mingle. What is JDate? I say I did research on apps before I made Mood Social and Dating, but some of these I never heard of before. Oh, Jewish. And maybe that's why I don't know some of these. Some of these are so niche based. And the only niche I wanted to hit was what you're looking for in the moment. Like, in this moment, I'm horny. I want to find someone to hook up. In this moment, I would love to just find someone to chat with. In this moment, I'm looking for a smoke buddy. In this moment, I'm looking for a friend. That's what I thought of. And you put all of those people under the same roof, and you let them switch from moods, and you've got a wide variety of people to choose from. But look at it, Scruff. I used to use Scruff a lot, and they got dinged on data control, track record, security. I think one of my Huskies just came upstairs. Yeah, one of my Huskies came up the stairs. Well, my blind Husky came up the stairs. It's like, why did she come upstairs? She was missing She was missing the rest of the crew. Okay, so back to security concerns over these apps. I mean, look at them. Scruff. I use that forever. Coffee Meets Bagel, Black People Meet, Our Time, and Grindr almost get all 5 dings. Good Lord. But a lot of the big ones, all of the major ones that I have heard of, have 3 dings or more when it comes to your data. Once again, my promise to everyone is we don't share, we don't sell, and we take pride in securing your information. Once again, Moodily is going to be your sidekick that's also going to help do that. And literally, you can go on the app now, and when you open a chat with somebody, go click on that little flame. Bing! You're going to see Moodily is coming soon. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, awesome. So I forgot I could put these little windows up. All right, so maybe I should just leave it up, right? Yeah, I should just leave it up. All right, so I'm going to pull up the next article. So basically, yeah, so Mozilla was doing data security. They just want to see that these apps are secure and protecting what you're putting out there. Fourth article is from National Geographic Science. This is your once again another all of these pay to read things. It's like, how do you expect people to learn anything if you're blocking them from reading stuff? Oh my god. I'm going to put in one of my junk email accounts to have things sent to. All right, go away. All right, this is your brain on dating apps. Ooh, mine is mush whenever I match with people and they don't freaking talk. All right, the swipe right feature on dating apps has become a colloquial shorthand for attraction. Wrong. Because they don't take action after they like. It's like, like, swipe, let's match, and let's not talk. Well, what is your purpose on the app? Jesus. And I have to say, my mood is actually crappy today because, I got this new job. I'm managing at a retail store, and these people say, "Oh, Tim, you're great, blah, 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 blah. They really like me, but I'm always alone, and people don't talk to me, and I literally don't know who I would call if something ever happened, honestly." Because people say a lot of things, but then what happens is when it comes to action, it's like, I'm in the same place, I do the same thing, and what do the people that have known me the most do? Never stop by, never visit. So once again, it feeds into the crap of, as I was growing up, that nobody's going to like you, nobody's going to amount to anything. And that all goes back to racist family members. Like, my dad's side doesn't like white people and me. My mom's side doesn't like black people and me. But my mom and dad are freaking amazing. They were the best people out of their families. And they created this little hybrid that nobody likes and nobody wants. And that still eats up into my head because when people don't spend any kind of time or anything with me, I'm just like, I'm not liked by anybody. So, yeah, so all of that just feeds into that. Um, so here we go. They're talking about Match Group, the owner of several popular online dating apps. Yes, they own like 5 out of the top 10. Um, let's see. They're getting sued. Ooh, what happens when we swipe? The brain is ready to get addicted, particularly when it comes to love. Biological anthropologist and senior research fellow at the Kinsey Institute of Indiana University. These apps are like selling life's greatest prize. Ooh. Let's see. We know that dopamine is involved, and yeah, it's that. Once I told you, it's like an addictive. It's a habit that they're preying upon, which is that love me, like me, I need validation. I mean, and I even want that. Literally, I want that, but I'm not gonna. I don't know. I have contradictory words sometimes on how I am, and maybe it's I just don't want to admit certain flaws, but I mean we're all fall victim to it. So let's see. Are these apps designed to be addictive? Yes, they are. As with any other social media platform, there's reason to believe the dating apps want to keep their users engaged. Dating apps are companies. Now look, we have ways to engage, but it's to help you when you start chatting. We want chat to happen. Now, whatever happens after that chat, child, go do it. Like, literally, if you send a prompt to somebody and says, let's go bowling, I'm telling you, Mood Social and Dating wants you to go bowling. If that person accepts the offer, don't chat long. Just figure out when's the next, or if y'all can go now, go bowling so that you can start building something. Let's see. The assistant professor of media science at Boston University, that's Catherine Coduto. These are people that are trying to make money, and the way they make money is by having users stay on their applications. Oh yeah, because dating apps are companies, of course. Match Group denies the allegation that the apps are designed to promote and profit off of engagement. Yes, no, yes, that's all they're doing. Because if you have a swipe, if you're Tinder, if the base, if the core of your app is to swipe, and they're restricting swipes and they're hiding swipes and all that, yeah, they're trying to profit. Anyone who states anything else doesn't understand the purpose and mission of our entire industry. Ugh. Nope, because y'all are algorithmically controlled and nobody knows what that algorithm is doing. And algorithms don't work in connecting people, in my opinion. I don't care what anybody else says. Chris Chin, the assistant professor of communications design at Elon University, says that while the specific algorithms are kept secret, the way they're designed is not exactly neutral. See? Take swiping. It's more than just tapping, making the whole process feel more like a game. Dating apps also use clever tactics to keep users coming back, she says, such as push notifications and the random rewards they offer, which really get our brains excited because we can't predict when we'll get a match. Yeah, it's horrible. Let's see. As social media platforms go, Stanford sociology professor Michael Rosenfeld sees dating apps as relatively useful and true to their intended goal. Not if you're telling me the people that have liked me and matched with me never show up on my grid. That's attentively trying to get me to subscribe to see those people. The reality is people are making relationship and uninstalling the apps in the millions every year. Ultimately, the app wouldn't have any users if they weren't connecting real people to each other. No, people are just bored. People are just looking to pass time. And then there's also the people that have hope. Oh, why am I yawning? Let's see. Yeah, because the article is boring. Because the article is boring, and we already know that, yes, these companies are just trying to make money. But once again, Mood Social and Dating is not preying on the addictive habits of mankind. We're kind of following the model of what people do already. I remember when I first started social media. Now, I'm horrible with it. I'm horrible with social media. I did a breakfast, lunch, and dinner thing where the mood was different from breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and I thought that was pretty cool. But nobody else liked it, I guess. And my marketing person never said yes or no on it, so obviously it was a no. But it's like that. When we eat, do we eat the same thing all the time? No. Are we always looking for the same thing out of people all the time? No. And anybody saying they do is probably lying. I'm always looking for a relationship, and maybe for breakfast I want someone to chat with. Maybe for lunch I want somebody to chat with again, and maybe at night I just wish I had someone to sleep next to and had a relationship with so that I could talk to as my brain flushes out the daily thoughts from my mind. That's different wants. Oh, well, guess what? Just friends, and long-term relationship. Those are the equative moods that go with those wants. Those desires are different. Now, I have had friends that desire different things. In the morning, they're horny, looking to hook up real quick. At lunch, they just want to go have coffee with somebody. And dinner, they're wanting to explore with. Those are three different moods. Oh, well, guess what? NSA in the morning, uh, just friends in the afternoon, and at night, kink and fetish or threesomes and swingers. That's what mood social and dating does. What you want at that time is what you're going to go into and find those exact people for. And look, we don't have a lot of users. I know we don't have a lot of users, but it takes you guys to talk about it. It takes you guys to share it. It takes you guys to tag us in posts and so people know. Otherwise, we're always going to have low users, and everybody's going to complain about dating apps because they don't know what's really out there. And I get it. The market's flooded. Everybody's toting and touting that theirs is the best thing since sliced bread. But okay, that's why I did the podcast, so we can talk about these things. And I made a Discord channel because I want people to get involved. And while I have full control over what this app can do, I want to get people involved, and maybe we can start creating something better within the app for people to use. And if you use it for a week and find what you want, bye-bye. Just keep telling people about it, and maybe they'll come on and they'll have success as well. So yeah, so basically, yeah, National Geographic did like a little scientific thing. They broke it down. Um, you know, addictiveness. Duke Chronicles. So this is the last one. Dating apps are good. And I say this because they've grown in popularity. They help a lot of strangers meet and find what they're looking for. They really do. When both people actually do, use it for its intended purposes. So let's say I used to hate dating apps as much as the next person, which is to say, I can't say that word, viscerally. Oh God, I sound stupid trying to say a word I can't pronounce. A couple of years ago, I was having breakfast with a friend, and he challenged my dislike. I couldn't think of anything original to say, so I figured I'd put money where my mouth is and gave them a go. I'd probably hate them, but at least I'd get some stories out of it. However, as you can probably guess from the title, I instead changed my mind because, to be honest, you can't really know until you try. You could have reasons you can have reasons against using them, such as religious principle, or already being in a relationship, but an aversion without trial is not the same as an opinion crafted through an informed essay. So download Mood Social and Dating today. Give me some feedback. If you don't like it, uninstall it. If you like it, like, comment, subscribe. I don't know. But also leave feedback in the app settings. You can, leave some feedback. And look, you never know. Feedback can go a long way, especially when it's one guy that can do everything. Well, dating is generally a positive tool for a broader population. They're especially handy on a university's campus. Bow! And that's why I like this article, because they're talking about students. And guess what Mood Social and Dating has? We have a Study Buddies mood. The Study Buddies mood is for students on campus to find other students. And the beauty of the Study Buddy mood is if you're a student, you can go visit other campuses. And I thought of this because it's like, what if you're in a course and it's only one class? Well, you want to go study at another university because maybe they have 5 classes of that course. Well, now you've got 5 times the amount of people, hopefully, that you can find on Mood Social and Dating in the Study Buddies mood, to just talk about whatever, y'all are studying. Hopefully it connects y'all, and gets you help and gets you, the friends you need to get through college. Okay, so where was I at? Blah, blah, blah. Oh. You're on with me now. All right, so college. Wait, where am I at? College is a canonical time to discover yourself and figure out what you want from life. Relationships are no exception. While I previously wrote about the pressures of having romantic relationships, this time I'll focus more on casual sexual ones. While I know people who found their partner on Tinder, casual relationships tend to be found more of the norm, particularly for younger folks. Look, that's what NSA mood's for. You could be 50 years old and you want to go in NSA because maybe you got out of a divorce that didn't give you any sex and you're looking to just hit the town and go mow down some yards. Let's see. Sure, it's great to meet people organically, except when it isn't, but your safety is threatened. The same is true of relationships initiated online. Sometimes boundaries can be violated. However, the immediacy of the apps provides a possibility of safer meetups. It's no newsflash that college campuses are hotbeds for sexual assault, particularly in situations involving alcohol. Consent can be a nebulous concept, perhaps at Duke, more so institutions. We have a history of inextricable entwinement of drinking and sexual assault. Ooh, Duke, what is going on out there? Well, I will say this. The safety things that we are implementing at Mood Social and Dating are we have app badges. So this is going to let you know profiles that are authentic and genuine. And it'll let you know who's actually engaging with people. Can we stop bots? We don't know yet. We don't have any bots yet, but we don't know if we're going to be able to stop them because people are nefarious of finding ways of doing deceitful things. But we are not going to create bots. We are not going to flood moods with people to make you have false hope. That's never happening. But these app badges, so like if this one person is, engaging and chatting and they just genuinely haven't found their connection, you're going to see app badges that reflect that this is a real person, that they're really engaging, that they're really delightful to talk to. All the badges will be positive. So that means if you've run into a profile that has no app badges, they're either new or they're not a good person. It's that simple. Of course, we'll have the verification. We'll also do social verifications, but we manually do social verification. So yes, I will be looking at social media to determine if somebody is actually real or not. And I think that's the best way to do it. Yeah, because somebody could have 10,000 followers, but it could be a fake account with a bunch of AI photos. And right now you can tell if photos are AI. I don't care what anybody says. They have a hint of this is not real, like all over the photo. It really is. So, not only that, but then the engagement, the comments, and all this other stuff tell if somebody's authentic. So you will know if that's a real person. And then they'll be socially verified. Like, yeah, they are a social person that engages with other people. And we'll do the same thing as Elon Musk. Yeah, if you want to pay for a little blue check mark, go for it. Bloop, there's your little blue check mark. You paid for it. And that in a way shows that you're real because somebody is paying the bill for that check mark, which means, okay, how many companies are going to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to have a bunch of spam bots with blue check marks? There'll be some trolls that do it, but once again, the app badges will also let you know if that person's authentic or not. Another thing too is, our online safety center. It's gonna teach you about romance scams and all these other things. There's gonna be links to National Geographic, documentaries on how these people operate. And once again, don't send money to people you don't know. I say don't send money to people that you do know. Don't do it. I mean, people will try to scam people out of things. Even people will try to scam you out of stuff. So just be careful, y'all. So I don't think I'm gonna read the rest of Duke University because I don't know why I'm yawning, y'all. I'm yawning like crazy. I've got a Mountain Dew here, and I'm addicted to this little Starbucks pink drink now. That I'm drinking on camera. Um, but yeah, today's episode was long. We almost went an hour long. I'm sorry if I was that boring, but I wanted to go over some articles because, I was looking at these the last few weeks and I was like, well, why don't I just share this with others? Because how do you get your news and how do you get your information? And what types of information you get are controlled by algorithms once again. And because I'm making a dating app, I get a lot of these dating app articles, that just show up in my feeds all the time. And I wanted to just share them with you because a lot of people, they about dating apps, and some people say great things about them. But I'm just sharing what, these media outlets are talking about, and then I'm commenting on it. And every once in a while, I want to do that. So you know where my head's at as a founder and creator of a social dating app as well. Once again, let's share. Oh, I don't have it open? Yeah, let's share the Discord. We have no new Discord members, of course. If you join Discord, I kind of want to interact with you guys. I kind of want some ideas. We want to do some speed dating, virtual stuff, and we need a moderator or two to help. So yeah, I mean, we've got that going on. Podcast is getting more views. Got a few more subscribers. Thank you guys for watching and liking. Gotta give a shout out. I'm going to pull it up. Let me go to the YouTube channel. And I think she's a preferred partner as well. Hunter would have to validate that for me. Let me see. The TikTok ADHD crowd. Oh wait, they wouldn't be here anyway. We're at 53 minutes. They don't go past 30 seconds. Okay. Oh, I know what it is. I gotta fix this to show. There we go. All right. So when you do everything yourself, you just got to do it. I got to switch accounts now to Mood Social and Dating, our 7 lovely subscribers. Our videos. I don't know what's been going on my internet. It was kind of lagging the other day, and it's kind of slow again. But let's go. Oh. Passion 8 for God always. I think she's one of our preferred partners that has the popcorn company. And I really want her to be a preferred partner and offer some awesome deals on popcorn for everyone. But I'm going to give her a shout out because she's been leaving some comments, and I love the fact that somebody's watching and actually understanding and comprehending what I'm saying. So yeah, I mean, thank you so much. Like she's doing, I mean, leave comments. I don't care if it's If it's something you don't like and you express and share that, that's fine. We all have the things we like and dislike, and we have suggestions and stuff we would like to see, or we want clarification on certain things. Um, Put it in the comments. We'll answer it. I'll try to answer it as well. Um, but yeah, share the channel, share the podcast, like, comment, subscribe, join Discord, help us build a community. And yeah, until next episode.